Welcome to Living Bread Radio's Liturgy of the Word. Today is Monday, June 15th, the Monday of the 11th week in Ordinary Time. Today's readings are from the first book of Kings, chapter 21, and from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5. Today's reflection is from Deacon Andy Davis from St. Vincent DePaul Parish in Akron, Ohio. And now, in communion with the Church throughout the world, let us lift up our hearts to the Lord in prayer and song with Liturgy of the Word.
A reading from the first book of Kings. Naboth the Jezreelite had a vineyard in Jezreel, next to the palace of Ahab, king of Samaria. Ahab said to Naboth, "Give me your vineyard to be my vegetable garden, since it is close by next to my house. I will give you a better vineyard in exchange, or, if you prefer, I will give you its value in money." Naboth answered him, "The Lord forbid that I should give you my ancestral heritage." Ahab went home disturbed and angry at the answer Naboth the Jezreelite had made to him. "I will not give you my ancestral heritage." Lying down on his bed, he turned away from food and would not eat. His wife Jezebel came to him and said, "Why are you so angry that you will not eat?" He answered her, "Because I spoke to Naboth the Jezreelite and said to him, 'Sell me your vineyard,' or if you prefer, I will give you a vineyard in exchange." But he refused to let me have his vineyard. His wife Jezebel said to him, "A fine ruler over Israel you are indeed. Get up, eat and be cheerful. I will obtain the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite for you." So she wrote letters in Ahab's name, and having sealed them with his seal, sent them to the elders and to the nobles who lived in the same city with Naboth. This is what she wrote in the letters. "Proclaim a fast, and set Naboth at the head of the people. Next, get 2 scoundrels to face him, and accuse him of having cursed God and king. Then take him out and stone him to death." His fellow citizens, the elders and nobles who dwelt in his city, did as Jezebel had ordered them in writing, through the letters she had sent them. They proclaimed a fast and placed Naboth at the head of the people. 2 scoundrels came in and confronted him with the accusation, "Naboth has cursed God and king." And they led him out of the city and stoned him to death. Then they sent the information to Jezebel that Naboth had been stoned to death. When Jezebel learned that Naboth had been stoned to death, she said to Ahab, "Go on, take possession of the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite, that he refused to sell you, because Naboth is not alive, but dead." On hearing that Naboth was dead, Ahab started off on his way down to the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite to take possession of it. The Word of the Lord.
Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. says the Lord. I know them and they follow me. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, offer no resistance to one who is evil. When someone strikes you on the right cheek, turn the other one to him as well. If anyone wants to go to law with you over your tunic, hand him your cloak as well. Should anyone press you into service for 1 mile, go with him for 2 miles. Give to the one who asks of you, and do not turn your back on one who wants to borrow." The Gospel of the Lord.
And now the Bread of Life with Deacon Andy Davis from St. Vincent de Paul Parish in Akron, Ohio.
King Ahab wanted Naboth's vineyard. When Naboth refused to sell his family's inheritance, Ahab's salt and Jezebel, his wife, had Naboth falsely accused and stoned to death just so the king could have his garden. It is a chilling portrait of how the logic of getting what you want at any cost can destroy lives. Jesus sets a completely different standard. You've heard it that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, offer no resistance to one who is evil. Turn the other cheek. Go the extra mile. Give to the one who asks. Do not turn your back on the one who wants to borrow. This is not weakness. It is the radical, counterintuitive power of love. Ahab and Jezebel took. Jesus calls his disciples to give. One of the second graders at St. Vincent knew this. Help the poor. And another said, if you have stuff, share it. These children grasped something profound, that the disciple of Jesus doesn't calculate what they owe and what they can keep. They simply give. In a world that operates on what's in it for me, living a life of disciple means choosing a different math. You give not because it's profitable or fair, but because the love of God in you is stronger than the fear of losing. This is Deacon Andy from St. Vincent de Paul Parish and School in Akron for Living Bread Radio.
Prayer for Spiritual Communion. My Jesus, I believe that you are present in the most holy sacrament. I love you above all things, and I desire to receive you into my soul. Since I cannot at this moment receive you sacramentally, come at least spiritually into my heart. I embrace you as if you were already there and unite myself wholly to you. Never permit me to be separated from you. Amen.
prayer to St. Michael the Archangel. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen.
Liturgy of the Word is a production of the Living Bread Radio Network in Canton, Ohio. For more information on this or any of our local programs, log on to livingbreadradio.com, where you can listen on demand or subscribe to any of our podcasts.